Johnny Gargano, and I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
My name is Tommaso Ciampa, currently reside in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I've been a singles wrestler my entire career. So when I came to NXT with Tommaso, it was really the first time that I was thrust into a tag team. Something about us just clicked instantly.
Oh, look at this. That's chemistry.
Over the past year of traveling together, rooming together, being in the ring together, and depending on each other so much, I mean, our bond has grown. He's getting married in September. I'm part of his wedding, you know, so we're as good of friends as you can get at this point.
Outside of my fiance, Tommaso Ciampa is the guy I talk to the most in this world. I might even talk to him more than my fiance at times. But at the end of the day, me and Tommaso Ciampa are competitors. We both want to be the best. So what happens in the first round when we go one-on-one with each other? I'm gonna look at him, and I will shake his hand. At the end of the day, we're gonna see who comes out on top.
Sometimes you fight family harder than you fight anybody else, you know? And I never hit with the intent to injure, but I do hit with the intent to hurt. And when it's bell to bell, I'll hit with the intent to hurt. I don't want to see Johnny get injured, but I don't want to lose.
The best man win.
One spot left. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah, this is a tough situation for tag team partners, you know, and they're really gunning for that NXT Tag Team Championship, but this is a singles competition, and Johnny Gargano has been a singles champion for over 800 days in different promotions. You can guarantee that they're not going to pull any punches in this match.
Only one man can advance to the next round. With more, let's go to Andrea DeMarco, who's standing by with both Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
Johnny, Tommaso, how will being tag team partners affect your match tonight?
Doesn't matter that he's my tag team partner. It doesn't matter that he's like a brother to me. Tonight, when I look across that ring, I'll see just another guy. It's win or go home. And Johnny Wrestling ain't ready to go home.
Johnny Wrestling. Johnny Wrestling. That's all I ever hear is Johnny Wrestling. Tonight's not about Johnny Wrestling. You called me just another guy. After tonight to you, boy, not only am I going to be the guy that put you out of the Cruiserweight Classic, I'm going to be the guy that hurt you.
You do what you gotta do.
The following is the final first round match of the Cruiserweight Classic. Introducing first, representing the United States, weighing in at 170 pounds, Johnny Gargano.
Johnny Gargano, better known as Johnny Wrestling, started training at the age of 16. He cites Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho, and Johnny Saint as his role models. Not bad, right? Not bad at all.
He told me I was one of his role models. I actually wrestled him in Cleveland years ago, which is where he's from. What an incredible talent. I can't say enough about this guy. Like I said before, he was a singles champion for over 800 days.
And his opponents, representing the United States, weighing in at 195 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa!
Well, Johnny Gargano's normal tag team partner, Tommaso Ciampa, will tonight be his foil in the opening round of the Cruiserweight Classic. And Ciampa, also known as the Sicilian Psychopath, proven himself to be a wrecking ball, employing an arsenal of devastating knee and elbow strikes. This guy always means business.
Yeah, he sure does, but nobody knows that better than Johnny Gargano. It'll be interesting to see what these two do to each other in a match like this, where the stakes are so high.
Last September, they were announced as part of the WWE NXT Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Tonight, their opponents in the Cruiserweight Classic.
Gentlemen, we went over and discussed the rules in the back. You guys have any questions? All right, let's shake hands. Gentlemen, let's shake hands. Protect yourself at all times, all right? Back it up, let's go.
Kind of surprised it took him that long to shake hands.
Yeah, the Ciampa seemed a little reluctant to shake hands. You know, they call him the Psycho Killer for a reason. He's intense.
Both need to be intense. Both need to be at the top of their respective games in order to fill that final slot in the Sweet 16 of the Cruiserweight Classic. Friendships, no more. You can have all the respect in the world, but you need to be the better man tonight. Looking for the hip toss instead. It's Gargano. Oh, crucifix for a 1 count. Deep arm drag. Head scissors reversal, and again, man, these two just hard to keep a hold of the other.
Yeah, finally somebody with an advantage here. Gargano with the armbar. You know, Ciampa's the more powerful of the two.
So when you know each other as well as these two do, Daniel, what are you looking for? What will give them the advantage? Does it just come down to the critical error, or what are you looking for?
Oh,
wow!
My gosh!
The back elbow.
Look at the spit flying out of Johnny Gargano's mouth.
Well, there's the advantage for Ciampa. I
the
guess that's what you're looking
strike
for.
of the match.
That might have been a tooth right there.
Oh, and another one.
Vicious knee strike. Oh, look at this vicious elbow. I guess we get our answer what we're looking for here, because Ciampa's just turned up the temperature.
Wow. Wow, and you know what? Honestly, it didn't take him long.
No.
Right? All it took was, oh my gosh. He has to be careful of the count here, though.
Oh, and look, he's mocking the chant of Johnny Wrestling.
See, I don't necessarily agree with that.
Oh!
Everything Ciampa does is just vicious.
Goes for the cover. Gargano kicks out. No, Ciampa thinking he might still have him.
Those knees and elbows, oh my gosh.
Yep.
I wonder, after that first elbow, when we saw the spit flying out of Johnny Gargano's mouth, I wonder if he's still okay from that.
No, I don't think so. It's devastating symphony of strikes, but now Ciampa with the rear chin lock.
And putting more pressure on the jaw, the mouth. You don't know what that elbow did to Johnny Gargano's jaw. He looks to be having a hard time with this chin lock.
Trying to power out despite the pain. Gargano delivers an elbow to the chest, another elbow. Knife edge chop by Johnny Wrestling.
See, but his strikes lack the impact of Ciampa's.
Nice escape by Gargano. Ducks under the clothesline. Oh, but another back elbow to the jaw by Ciampa.
See, and Gargano can chop him multiple times, but one elbow from Ciampa, and he's got Gargano reeling. Oh, what's he got going here?
And you have to wonder what those strikes, especially the elbows, have taken out of Johnny Gargano, having trouble standing despite delivering that kick. Slingshot DDT. And this could be the opportunity Gargano needs as he stunned Ciampa with that DDT.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both reeling now.
The crowd enjoying the action of the Cruiserweight Classic with chances C-Dub-C here at Full Sail University, who will sail into the next round between Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. Regular tag team partners not tonight.
Look, though, Johnny Gargano weathered the storm of the elbows, firing back now. Back on top. Uh-oh. But Ciampa's power.
Oh, man,
Is he
has him
climbing
in
the
that
ropes with
fireman's carry.
Gargano
Yep.
on his back?
Yes, he is.
What is he doing
Oh,
here?
no, not an avalanche air raid crash. No.
From the
Gargano looking for that sunset flip power bomb.
those brutal strikes to the face.
A face that's already been
Uh-oh,
nailed with elbows. Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh!
What a kick!
Following up with
Running
a power bomb.
Sit-up power bomb by Johnny Gargano. What a kick to the face. Tope suicida by Johnny Wrestling.
Just when Ciampa was trying to get a breather, Gargano follows it up with a suicide dive.
Tremendous stuff, and the crowd eating up every scintillating second. One spot remains in the round of 16 in the Cruiserweight Classic.
Can you believe the super kick with his head trapped
Wow.
in the buckle?
No. Oh, wow! Can you believe that? Ciampa back press. How did Gargano escape?
How much can Gargano take? How many times has he been hit in the head like that?
We've seen various styles on display. This is the epitome of the strongest style. These strikes are something to behold.
And these guys are tag team partners.
And yeah, imagine that with friends like these.
Yeah. But you can see why they're such a good tag team. If they train like this, nobody's gonna beat them.
And they've already sent shockwaves through NXT with their performances as a tag team, but right now, it's all about the individual goals of Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
I'm worried a little bit about Gargano's head here. He's been rocked by so many shots.
Good reversal. Southpaw using the forearm, looking for that roaring elbow, but gets a kick in the face and a running high knee lift to the jaw.
One more shot to the head.
Oh, and Zagiri cleans the clock of Ciampa.
How Gargano's getting out of these things, I have no idea.
They're both, I mean, their eyes are glassy. I didn't expect to see something like this.
I didn't expect this to be as violent as this.
This is brutal stuff here between Gargano and Ciampa. This is what it means to be a part of this tournament. Willing to do everything necessary. And boy, they are throwing everything, literally everything at each other.
Ciampa and Gargano on the apron. This is the hardest part of the ring. What's gonna happen here?
They're on the apron, dangerous territory.
Ciampa strikes just that much harder. Gargano bringing it.
Forget about the sounds of silence. You're listening to the sounds of violence here on the Cruiserweight Classic.
Rattling each other's chests with those chops. Big kick. Gargano's rocked. Oh no, not on the apron.
No.
Not on the apron.
Oh no. And they crash on the hardest part of the ring. Mamma mia!
And rolls him right back in. Right back in.
This has to be it. Oh, come on. How is Gargano still conscious? Forget about still being in the match.
Oh my gosh. Air raid crash right on the apron. When you are learning to become a professional wrestler, that is the one part of the ring they tell you to absolutely stay away from. That is where all the metal beams are. Look at his eyes.
Look at his eyes. These two are a tag team?
Hesitation.
Look at the hesitation by Ciampa, and maybe this is his friend after all.
Thoughts. Pulls the knee sleeve back up.
Nice.
Super kick.
Gargano takes advantage, and Claudio did it. Ciampa comes back with a clothesline. That moment of hesitation almost caught him.
Powerbomb lung blower. 1, 2. Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable.
Look at both of these men. Ciampa can't believe it.
Gargano literally out of it. His eyes are glassy. There is no way he knows where he is. He is competing purely on instinct. And Tommaso Ciampa, the crowd showing their appreciation. What will this take out of each other? Yes, there's one spot remaining but what will be the health and welfare of the survivor of this incredible struggle?
Oh, but how bad do these two want to win the Cruiserweight Classic that they are willing to beat up their friends like this?
An opportunity both of them have traveled the highways and byways to get, both of them staples on the American independent scene, coming to NXT as a tag team, but now trying to realize their dream.
Chop to the face! He just chopped him in the face!
You almost have to wonder how much more the referee is going to allow Johnny Gargano to absorb.
And I'm interested too, what time or how deep are we in time-wise?
You're right, 20-minute time limit. And hey, think about that. These two could be beating the tar out of each other. If this goes to a 20-minute draw, they're both out of the tournament.
Oh my gosh, that
We're
would
just
be
past
a
the
travesty.
midpoint right now. We have just passed the midpoint of this 20-minute time limit.
And look at Ciampa grabbing Gargano by the jaw.
Oh, that's got to be painful in itself with all of the striking that he's taken to the face. Oh, man. And yet Gargano comes back, not a lot behind that strike. Not like those right hands, those slaps from Tommaso Ciampa.
Great counter by Johnny Wrestling.
Roll over. Oh, the rolling crucifix here by Gargano. He got it. Are you kidding me? How the hell did Johnny Gargano win that match?
I didn't think he was gonna stand up, let alone come back and win that match. The amount of punishment that he took, the amount of punishment both men took.
Johnny Gargano has just solidified himself as a man who might possess the biggest fighting heart that I have ever seen, Daniel, after what he went through courtesy of his partner, Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah, look at this air raid crash on the hardest part of the ring.
Oh, that should have been it.
And look at him. He had a chance to put him away right here, but the hesitation, pulling up the knee sleeve cost him. Super kick by Gargano.
You know what? In the end, that may have been the biggest mistake of Ciampa's career, despite coming back with that clothesline.
And look at this powerbomb into the lung blower. How on earth did Johnny Wrestling kick out of that? Ciampa looking to put him away. Big slap. I can't believe those slaps to the face. Looking to put him away. Counter by Johnny Wrestling. Counter by Ciampa. These guys know each other so well. Into the crucifix. 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Johnny Gargano!
What more can be said by what we just witnessed here to wrap up the first round of the Cruiserweight Classic? Johnny Gargano on his knees, Tommaso Ciampa in disbelief. Friends, tag team partners who've traveled the world together, who tonight delivered one of the nastiest affairs I have seen in the squared circle. Heartbreak for Ciampa. And he just can't do it. Do you blame him, Daniel?
I mean, that's a tough, gosh, it's so tough. I've been in his shoes, it's so tough.
Wait a minute, he's coming back. Wow, that's what this tournament is all about.
I have no words. That touched my heart.
Yeah, it's an incredible display, an incredible opening round. The inaugural Cruiserweight Classic. We have seen a little bit of everything. And you know what? The best is yet to come on the inaugural WWE Cruiserweight Classic.